Hi guys, it's me Diana, and I'm going to give you guys an update on me for my weight for the week of my comeback. I want to let you guys know that I actually was 1 pound up this week, weighing in at 149 pounds, and I actually could have done a little bit better than what I did, but I didn't. And but this week right here, I plan to work a little bit harder on my comeback, but I'm glad it's only just 1 pound. I'm really not worried about that. It's starting to come towards the end of the month, and usually that time around that I would usually get a cycle, but I don't get a cycle. So and you guys see I have on a wig right now because I have been doing wig videos all this weekend, trying to catch up with all my wig videos. I had some questions about my breast reduction. So you guys can actually see I have on this shirt. I had some questions that came in on my inbox on YouTube asking about my breast reduction and was I happy with it and is everything still fine? Yes, I am happy still with my breast reduction. I was a 44J. Do you want to sit down? Okay, sit down. Ayana got her hair off. Ayana did some wig videos with me, so she's got a little bit of makeup. Her hair is like everywhere, but she's still beautiful. Anyway, I was a 44J, and I actually wanted to be a full C, so I went down to a full C. Now, here's my suggestion to all of you guys that's losing weight. If you want to have a breast reduction and your insurance is going to help you pay for it, it's best that you get a breast reduction before you make it to your goal weight. Because if you make it to your goal weight, then it's going to, it's not going to be just a regular breast reduction and stuff no more. It's going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Cosmetic. It's going to be cosmetic. So, when you guys get like to the mid of where you want to be or whatever, it's time to sign up for a breast reduction. And at that time, what was a good thing to do that I would suggest, but you be your own judgment for you and your doctor. It depends on how you work out. If you work out as hard as me, or some of the Atlanta Hotties, Wendy, and all that stuff, if you're working out 5 to 6 times a week, getting in like an hour, 45 minutes or whatever, I would say if you want to be a C, get a breast reduction to a D, because then you're going to actually lose some more weight and then they might shrink down some. More than likely, they're going to shrink down some, but they'll be where you want them to be. But that's just what I'm saying. You don't have to take, I'm not a doctor, you don't have to take my advice. What I'm saying to you is that I went to a full C, and I am a C still, but I'm not as full as what I used to be. I actually shrunk down, way down. And but I can still get in I can't get in a B bra. I still have to get a C, but I'm not as full as what I used to be. And I know it is from, all the working out that I used to be. And yeah, pretty much that. Another thing is, how about how do I stay motivated in this weight loss game? I have so much support out here, and then a YouTube family that's right out here. You have to dig down within yourself and see what you want out of this thing. And it's you fighting against food. It's the inner you. You got to find you. You got to reach down inside and say, this is what I want. This is what I want out of it. I want to be, 170, 180 or whatever. If that's what you want to be, every day when you wake up, you got to fight against that, amongst the food, the peer pressure to everybody at work, bringing in snacks, and, the office having stuff out here and lunch and all this stuff. You got to pick what's best for you. It's okay to have a snack and all that, but don't indulge every single day and be like, well, screw it. I'm going to have it just this time, and then, you're going to have to pay for it. If you decide that you want to dip in, just know that you're going to have to work out. And I stay motivated because of my results. I like my body and what I see. I like how I feel. I'm not tired and everything. I just love it. And just my support, you know, when you seeing that somebody else lost weight, you know, you're like, oh my God, I want to lose weight. You know, it's just so much motivation out there. Just the different looks and things that you can get from out here. But just reach down within and don't spend your money for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know some of these insurance companies get on your nerves, not want to pay for anything. But when they do pay, don't waste the money. Don't waste the money or waste your time if you're not ready for this. And then you're just going to say, it didn't work for me. Did you do every single thing that you were supposed to do? Did you follow all the rules? Did you do everything that you could possibly do to try and lose weight or to make this thing work? Now, there are some people that have, you know, some issues and, you know, their band fails or something fails, you know, and it's not, you know, our fault. But still at the same time, do your part in order to make this weight loss thing work. And just because you have weight loss surgery does not mean you're going to lose weight. If you don't do the work, put in the time and do what you're supposed to do. Don't waste your time going out there and getting this surgery if you're going to stretch your stomach back out. Just don't waste your time doing it, and then you come online and complain. You know, if you come on complaining about it and you putting all these pictures and stuff out here about what you're doing and these people see you ain't following the rules and all this, when they come at you, you know, you just be ready for it. But just reach down inside and stick with what you want, and you can have that. Another thing is my relationship with David. Is it continuously changing? Yeah. Wait, hang on for a second. David. No, can you come and answer this question I got in my inbox on YouTube? So I'm going to let David help me out with that, and maybe we can actually collab on this, and he can tell you guys. He's in there relaxing, but we're going to see. Ooh, Yana, your hair is big. And, no, sir. Please don't. Your collar's up. Please don't.
Please don't.
Okay, so here's David. Right. Baby, let me move over. Let me sit right here so Dad can sit right here. Okay. Again, the question in my inbox is that is my relationship since losing weight with David, is it constantly changing and everything? For the good, the bad? Do I have jealousy? Can I go places and all this stuff? So, just how does it work in our relationship, and have I changed as a whole? My body has changed, and I'm still happy, and I'm still in love with my husband. David has been there for me day one, since I was fat, when I couldn't breathe, when I had oxygen, all the times that I was sick. David has been there. No, it's drawn me closer to David, and my interest in any man, there is zero. Still in love with my husband. And what do you think, babe, since I lost weight?
What was the question?
The question is since I've lost weight, has our relationship, you know, changed or anything? And is there any jealousy or anything different? Can I go out, or how do you feel?
No, it hasn't changed.
Jealousy.
You say jealousy?
No, you don't know what jealousy is.
That's
baby,
a new word.
Speak up, baby.
That's a new. That's a new word for you, huh? Mm-hmm. So I'm jealous that you're going out somewhere. You always used to go out.
Yeah, I'm an outgoing person, but their thing is that, I mean, I'm not gonna say her name, but she just wants to know, how is our relationship? Is it still changing
so is it
for the good or bad?
Hasn't lost weight yet that's asking the question, or someone that's already lost weight?
It's somebody that's in the weight loss process.
But they haven't gone through the process, and they're worried that somebody's going to be jealous?
Yeah, well, is there jealousy? You know what I'm saying? Can you go, or whatever? I guess if it's jealousy, it's me. So.
No, I haven't answered yet.
Oh, okay.
You're asking if I'm jealous? No, because you were always an outgoing person anyway. You used to go places. No, there was no jealousy. It hasn't changed. I'm still the same person I was before. You're still the same person you were before. You just don't weigh as much. Because the personality doesn't change. Everybody knows your personality is set mainly by the time you're 5 or 6 years old. Is that right? Hmm? And very few personality changes take place over a short period of time. It takes years and years and years for personality changes to take place. So when you lose weight, the personality is the same. If you had issues before you lost weight, you're going to have issues when you lose weight. So if I got along with you before when you were heavy, of Of course, I would still get along with you now when you're not as heavy because you're the same person, just
Right.
as I am.
Right.
Does that help?
I guess. Yeah. So our relationship, we're closer. You know that I'm different in my weight wise.
We are.
We're not. Hell, we are closer. Whether
You
it was
might
just
feel
the weight
closer.
in between me and
Yeah,
you or
that's what
not,
I'm
whether
saying.
it's heavy.
The space.
Oh, that's bull.
I mean, we're closer in the bed because there's not enough space.
Whatever.
There's
So
not as many people in the bed.
people, it was just me and you anyway.
Yeah, you were like 2 people.
Oh, anyway.
And me.
So anyway, me and David is close, and I think
We were
everybody.
close before.
Right. We've always been close. So, and I think that
Weight loss is not a solution for a relationship.
Exactly. I you know what? I really didn't want to go there, but this is what I think. I don't know if you were going there with that, but no, this is not a solution to any relationship that already has problems to lose weight. You have to want to do this for yourself, not for anybody else to get somebody's attention or to keep somebody or whatever. I've always been in love with David, and I think everybody knows. If you know me and David, if you watch the videos or whatever, I don't know how many people. If you don't know that I'm in love with my husband, you should know by now, or you will learn to know. And I just don't know. I love my man, love him, and we have a great relationship. So another question was, since David's here, is Ayana, you might want to. Has my SEX life changed since my weight loss? Has it?
Are you asking me?
I'll let you answer. You got to talk around Ayana.
I wouldn't say it's changed. I wouldn't say it's. What are you talking about, like frequency or things
Yeah,
like that?
I guess. Yeah.
Not
Has it
really.
changed?
Not really. To me, it hasn't. It's not the same. I mean, as far as that's a touchy subject with a young kid sitting in here.
Yeah.
I
Ayana.
really wouldn't want to say anything.
But anywho,
But no, it hasn't changed. I would say it's not changed. But I can't really say anything about it.
it's good.
It was always good.
But anyway, then I had
See how we have different viewpoints?
But we still though, people go through their things, whatever. But for me and David was close, and I did not have weight loss surgery to keep David. I didn't. David's always been there for me when I was heavy or whatever. So, I should have wrote all this stuff down because I had about 15 questions that I was going to answer.
Well, pause and go get them.
And that were my breasts. Oh, tummy tuck. And do I still plan on getting a tummy tuck? Yes. I plan on getting a tummy tuck, next year sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we're thinking about, me getting a tummy tuck because of how everything is. And